Have you ever wondered how AMD has performed recently? Let's dive in for a closer look. AMD is expected to report a significant year-over-year EPS increase of 1,594.4%. However, this is a downturn of 35.3%, reducing earnings per share from 1.04 to 0.68. Revenue growth is anticipated at 2.4% year-over-year, albeit a decrease of 17.3% from the preceding quarter, so AMD has shown some promising results, but let's break down these figures further. Let's focus on the data center segment, a key part of AMD's operations. Revenue for this segment was $1.3 billion, marking a slight decline year-over-year, but showing a sequential increase. The adoption of the 4th-gen EPYC CPU has accelerated, nearly doubling the revenue. AMD has also secured significant contracts with companies like Banco do Brasil, BNP Paribas, Petronas, Uber, and SAP. This move cements the company's position in the industry and sets the stage for future growth. Looking ahead to the third quarter, we anticipate a double-digit sequential growth in EPYC revenue. This growth underscores AMD's continued commitment to innovation and excellence in the data center segment. The data center segment shows steady growth, but what about AMD's performance in other areas? Moving on to AMD's performance in the networking and supercomputing realm, and their AI strategy. Major cloud providers are increasingly adopting Pensando DPUs, showing a trend towards AMD's networking solutions. In the world of supercomputers, AMD is a heavyweight contender, powering a whopping 121 of the fastest supercomputers, with 7 of the top 10 most efficient systems on the Green 500 list utilizing AMD processors. Switching gears to AI, AMD's strategy remains focused on a broad portfolio of leading GPUs, CPUs, and adaptive computing solutions tailored for AI inferencing. They also emphasize enhancing their software platform and expanding strategic partnerships across the ecosystem. This is well illustrated by their collaboration with Hugging Face to optimize models for AMD platforms, significant updates in ROCm software performance, and expanded support for AMD Silicon across dominant AI frameworks. In terms of hardware, they've announced the Instinct MI300X GPUs for generative AI, indicating a promising future in this area. AMD's commitment to AI and supercomputing is evident, but how are they faring in other sectors? Let's turn our attention to AMD's client and embedded segments. The client segment experienced a 54% year-over-year decline, bringing the revenue down to $1 billion. However, there was a sequential increase of 35%, largely driven by the sales of the new Ryzen 7000 series CPU. In the gaming sector, revenue dipped by 4% year-over-year, to $1.6 billion. Despite this, sales for semi-custom SoC remained strong, with plans to expand the Radeon 7000 GPU series in the third quarter. The embedded segment, on the other hand, saw a 16% year-over-year increase to $1.5 billion, but also experienced a 7% sequential decline. There's a mix of growth and decline in these segments, but what does the future hold for AMD? Finally, let's take a peek into AMD's future. The PC market is set to bloom in the latter half of the year, with seasonal growth expected. The data center market's outlook is a bit more complex, a mixed bag if you will. Despite this, we anticipate strong growth, driven by the rising sales of the 4th-generation EPYC and the Ryzen 7000 processors. For the longer term, AI represents a golden opportunity for AMD, with the market for AI accelerators predicted to surpass $150 billion by 2027. They are ramping up their investments in AI-related R&D and ecosystem enablement. In the longer term, a golden opportunity lies ahead for AMD in the realm of artificial intelligence. As we mentioned, the market for AI accelerators is predicted to skyrocket and surpass $150 billion by 2027. AMD is not just observing from the sidelines, they are actively ramping up their investments in AI-related research and development as well as ecosystem enablement. This strategic move is aimed at positioning AMD at the forefront of this rapidly growing market. The company's efforts in AI are not just about capturing a share of the AI accelerator market, but also about driving innovation and pushing the boundaries of what is possible in computing. In summary, AMD reported a revenue of $5.4 billion in Q2, with a remarkable gross margin of 50%. They also provided an optimistic outlook for Q3, projecting a revenue of approximately $5.7 billion. Given their robust product portfolio and solid financial position, the company remains confident about its future. For more information about AMD's exciting journey, check out the link in the description below to join a community of like-minded traders and enthusiasts. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the latest news and insights about AMD and the world of technology.
Arieous Invest. Trading reimagined.